Just because it's August, for many gardeners like me, don't assume the gardening season is over.
Welcome back, Eloc Nation. If this is your first time here, welcome.
Let's take a look at what's still thriving in our summer garden. Remember just a month ago we planted this citrus lime tree? If you're ready to grow fresh limes at home, you can do so even in a small space. It's growing here in a pot. And the fruit is looking fantastic. You know how I like them, young and tender. This dark meaty eggplant is popping in the garden. And check out these shishito peppers. I've been waiting all summer for them to turn red. Gorgeous. They originated from Japan. They're known for their mild, sweet flavor. And there's nothing like a crisp, sweet, crunchy green pepper. The okra is on and popping in the garden and growing well with lemongrass. Now, while she doesn't produce any edible fruit, this sister right here, she stands tall, proud, and bold in my garden. This tropical looking, perennial, ornamental banana plant comes back every year. I still have a few tomato plants growing in my garden. Summer isn't the same without fresh tomatoes. This has been one of my most favorite things to watch grow this summer. I love her long, droopy flower spikes. Taking in these last dog days of summer. Summer of 2025 has been particularly challenging here in Maryland, Zone 7B. If the days and nights were not extremely hot, a very, very rainy summer presented other challenges like soil compaction, root rot, nutrient leaching. The squash bugs, they had one heck of a summer. They took out the majority of my squash and zucchini plants. I'm seriously thinking about not even growing them next season. All of that work that you put forth and to not get anything, it's devastating. These are seeds from my 4 o'clock plants. The flowers open up in the evening. They're beautiful. And this was my first time growing ground cherries. Absolutely delicious. One of my new garden snacks. I love it when the pollinators visit the garden. And lemon balm bursting with significant calming properties.
One, that's a nice size there. That's ready for picking. 2 and 3. Kale is doing great. In the fall, the leaves will get sweeter and sweeter.
I've already started sowing many of my fall seeds. I'll show you which of those seeds have germinated and how they're doing today.
This is what made me pull out the tent because my purple lady bok choy got demolished. Here's what was left of it. Got carrots over there. This is my asparagus here. and a hosta. The cabbage is hanging in there. I lost a couple of them, so I'm probably going to be planting more cabbage. This is why it's important to plant more than you need. That way when things like this happen, you have extra backups. More diatomaceous earth here in the raised beds. I'm just so sick of those pests. They won't let you have anything. Swiss chard, and there's a bug bite. And this beautiful sage will continue to be great even in the fall garden. Still got some green beans growing here. Moringa, so much rain. It's beautiful. More Swiss chard growing. Save one of my purple bok choys, one of the purple ladies. I pulled out a number of my summer plant. It's looking rather thin, not quite as lush as it did just a few weeks ago. So I'm making room. Cut back the daisies and dropped a whole lot of seeds. This is broccoli here. More broccoli there. As you can see, just lots of fall seedlings. Cranberry crush. I'm hoping to get some seeds here. So pretty. Look at her, gorgeous every year. She gets fuller and fuller. Look at it, more blooms on the way. And you can make tea from the leaves as well. Time for green pepper harvest. Some more peppers coming. The peppers in my garden seem to prefer it on the cooler side. When you think of peppers in summertime, they actually do better when it's cooler out. I noticed that a few years back. Look at all of the peppers that are coming. More purple mustards there. The cooler temperatures are coming in, so yeah, this is a period of transition. Out with the old and in with the new. I will be harvesting all of this beautiful moringa. Look at that, reaching high for the sky. I grow in pots, containers, raised beds, grow bags. I also grow in the ground. More seedlings here. Still a few tomatoes hanging around. Got some collards in here. And the leaves are steady falling. These are the Morris heading collards. And as you can see, they were starting to get eaten up by these pests. No, 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 no. Time to do something about this. You see what I mean? Even though I had it covered, it was probably already living in the soil. They're trying to survive out here just like we are, so they'll do what they have to do to eat, and I'm going to do what I have to do to eat. So yeah, we're all trying to eat here. Oh, these new leaves look so good. This is due to all of the rain. Look how bad these leaves are looking. But look at the new growth here. Huge difference, right? I almost threw this tomato plant out. That's how bad it looked. I was looking for you. This huge okra leaf. And we've got some okra coming in. So I'm still halfway summertime, halfway fall. Still more summer than fall. This is mullein. I think you can see through the netting. This is my kale. Planted this out August the 6th. This also kind of looks like some nasturtium that's coming back as well. So yeah, I want to make sure I keep these covered. I don't want anything flying in there. Tomato row. Giving you a nice look at what the garden is looking like now in August as we transition from summer to fall. And I really didn't even bother to clean up much. It is what it is. I'm in transition. I'm holding down netting. I'm watering. So this is what the garden is looking like as I work.
10 plants you can get into the ground right now for fall harvest. If you haven't started your broccoli yet, go ahead and get it planted now for a late fall harvest.
So far I don't see much pest pressure at all here. I broke out the netting. Anything to keep these pests at bay. Diatomaceous earth. So I'm doing everything I can to protect these babies. And these pests are biting for sure. Here is my broccoli and mustard greens. I don't want to take any chances. Even though I'm planting out my fall garden, it is still very much so summertime. The plants are getting such a great start, getting them planted out now in August. This way the plants are able to develop a really strong root system moving forward as the cool weather comes in.
Delicious fall cabbage. Another cool season crop to get started now are carrots. A light frost enhances their flavor. I don't know about you, but I'm looking forward to some collard greens on that Thanksgiving Day dinner table.
And here we have the Georgia collard greens here. I noticed some bites on the leaves here, which is why I had to pull out the diatomaceous earth. I probably went a little overboard in the diatomaceous earth, but I was so frustrated that day. I'm like, I'm gonna fix you.
I am one of those salad eating chicks. Love me some salad greens. Go ahead and get your mustard greens started. They come in different varieties. I like this spicy one here. Royalty has arrived, the Purple Lady Bok Choy. Be on the lookout for these pests. They're on a mission to steal, kill, and destroy.
I was wondering what in the world was eating my bok choy. Just took it right off. And there it is.
Well, move over, Popeye. I'll definitely be eating my spinach. One of my shortcuts that I do quite often is I regrow spring onions from the grocery store. And yes, go ahead and get your Swiss chard started as well. This plant grows all year round and tolerates heat better than any other greens I know, and even sweeter after a touch of frost. Let me know in the comments if you're growing a fall garden. And tell us what you're planting. If you enjoyed this video, come back and join us for more gardening tips and inspiration.
Be kind to yourself as well as others. We are all going through something. See you next time.
If you enjoy the content, please subscribe to the channel. Find something you love and have fun doing it. Thanks for watching.